Hi, this is Kristen. The producers of this program asked me to talk briefly about what you're about to watch. It's filled with so many truly amazing stories of success featuring all kinds of people from around the world. As you're watching, you'll become immediately aware of what makes this system stand out from anything you've ever seen before. It's people of all colors, creeds, and ages, and especially so many couples and women who are having a high degree of financial success using this system. One woman and her husband stood out as the story this video should lead with. It's a very real story that's also a metaphor for how trapped and paralyzed so many people feel with the usual ways they're given to earn a living in this modern world. It's about breaking free of the time traps that won't let you live the lifestyle you deserve. It's about jumping in and trusting that someone will lend you a hand and not let you sink or be pulled under. It's a gripping story of a woman watching her husband nearly drown and how a man they'd never met before that day, the man who created this totally unique system, didn't hesitate to jump in and pull him up from the depths to give him a second chance at life. And really, that is what this system's about. See, the money you could make is really a byproduct of the faith it takes to jump in and trust a unique and proven system and the community of people who believe in the freedom to make your own choices about how you want to live your life.
I think we faced a lot of challenges, just like everyone else. I remember just looking at our bank account and thinking to ourselves, are we going to be able to pay the rent? Just looking back at that now, it seems silly, but to be honest, I know a lot of people have that same struggle, and those were just little things to us now, but they were huge to us then. Till this day, just talking about it, I can see we go to this beautiful waterfall. It has this whirlpool in the middle, and Justin jumps in, he's swimming away.
Just couldn't maintain my energy. It's like the harder you fight against it, the stronger it was pulling me in, and I wasn't thinking consciously to like flow with it, you know, and to get out of it. So I just screamed at the top of my lungs, and without hesitation, and he jumped in the waterfall, and he was able to somehow get me out.
I think that's really what struck me most about this whole thing. We were there with another person, and so many times in life, you know, you have a decision or you have an opportunity in your life where you can make a decision or you can make a change, you can take hold of life, and he didn't hesitate. He asked Justin, hey buddy, you all right? He didn't wait for an answer. Once he didn't get it, he literally went in without thinking and he jumped in, and it said to me a lot about his vision. A lot of people have dreams, a lot of people have goals. To be honest, we were strangers. He was just the guy with the system.
I wanted to hit 30,000 in 90 days. 30 days later, $26,000. If you want to win, you want to model successful people, just do what they're doing. And it's as simple as that.
By tapping into that and plugging into it, I don't want to say that money grows on trees, but after you tap into it, you realize it does.
I remember I earned a commission within my first week, and not even to know like where it came from really, not being able to track, like had no idea where the money came from. I thought if I can make this happen more, then you know, I'm just gonna stick with this.
We've made a little over $750,000, which is documented.
My best month has been somewhere between $70,000 and $75,000 in a single month, and total income is somewhere I think about $1.3 million that I've generated in commissions just for myself, just for my family.
For him to be home with us 24/7 when the kids get to see daddy when they come home from school, he drops them off every morning, and kids' classmates are always asking like, what do your parents do? Why are they both always here?
Financially, I've made over $90,000 in my first 90 days, which is incredible.
There's nothing like this in our profession, in our industry, in our niche. Every home business entrepreneur, every online marketer, every affiliate marketer has got to experience it.
Going to places I never even knew existed, seeing beaches, having our own private island, it's been surreal. And then now as new parents, we are involved in shaping our children's lives.
Now that you've seen just some of the proof of how well this system works, let's meet the team behind it. So everybody welcome Jonathan Cronstead, Aidan Reagan, Michelle Schaefer, and Kristen Stebayan. And here in the studio live with me is this interesting looking gentleman named Mars. Welcome to the studio, Mars.
Hi, Holly. Thanks for having me.
Certainly. I will say you've got quite an impressive beard there. I mean, I know that there's a touching story behind why you have it that relates to why you've helped create the system for entrepreneurs. Hopefully I can get you to share that with us a little bit later. And I'm also looking forward to hearing from the rest of the team virtually as well. But first, can you kick this off by telling us a bit more about this new smart system?
Thanks, Holly. Not sure about sharing the beard story, not unless you've got a box of tissues hidden around here for me somewhere, but I am happy to tell you about this system and exactly why it works so well. Let me make it simple for anyone out there who's listening. You hear from too many people to count about how much potential their opportunity has, but it's easy to make those kinds of hypey claims. If you're someone who's been interested in having a business of your own working from home, you've been promised a big, beautiful dream that about all you need to do is get signed up for whatever deal's being pitched to you at the moment, and before you know it, you'll be living in a mansion on the beach, driving a car of your dreams, traveling to anywhere in the world that you want to go. What you're not told as you're being sold that big, beautiful dream is that your so-called business from home really requires you to basically use your home as a kind of storage closet for all the product that you need to buy and then resell. But that's fine because you're never going to be there anyways. You see, your job in your brand new easy home business is to attend meetings all over town, to make lists of your friends and family, and then use them as guinea pigs to test out your pitch. Then to spend whatever time you do have left on three-way calls hard selling people into whatever deal you're in. And if none of that works, you're told to wait and to be patient, to get no's to get a yes, and to remember all that effort will pay off someday. So let me ask you this. How's that been working out for you? You know, the whole waiting for it to pay off thing. My stats tell me not so good. The information I'm about to give you is the response to a survey sent to over 50,000 people trying to make extra money from home. 76% of the people who responded to this survey viewed themselves as intermediate or advanced home business owners. And about the same percentage of people said that they'd been at it for 2 or more years, about 75%. And this is where things get scary. See, 95% of those people who've been at it for 2 years or more and consider themselves intermediate or advanced say they earn an average of less than $500 a month from their home business. Something's not right here, and during this presentation, I want to show you why what you've been told to do to create a business has only ended up creating a very large group of highly skilled yet poorly paid people who know a lot about having a business from home, but they still have yet to create any real success. And more importantly, I want to show you why this smart system is easier, less complicated, and less of a time drain than whatever it is you're doing right now.
Okay, Mars, but I mean, how is this system any different? I mean, what really makes it a legitimate potential money-making opportunity?
Well, first of all, it's really the team behind it, Holly. We really all care very deeply about helping people succeed, especially people who've never really experienced success in their own business before. That's a common thread for everyone on this team. We all want people who've never been successful in their own business to experience it, and we love helping them do that. And second, since you're asking me what makes this opportunity legitimate, let me get very specific. Look, anyone who knows anything about business knows there are really 3 key elements that every serious money-making opportunity must have. Key element number 1, you have to make sure there's an emerging market to tap into, a growing market. That is number 1. To be sure of that, you have to look deeply at the numbers and the data behind them. And as a matter of fact, I'll give you some extra data on that later. We'll dig a little bit deeper. Key number 2, you have to look for some sort of force multiplier that can be applied to whatever that emerging market is. And then finally, key number 3, once you know for sure that both an emerging market and some sort of force multiplier are present, it really comes down to timing. You've got to ask yourself, am I getting in at the right time to take advantage of this?
Seems simple enough. The idea of an emerging market and the right timing makes sense to me, but can you explain what you mean when you say force multiplier?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm sure everyone who's watching knows what a moving walkway is. But if you really think about
it. Sorry. Moving walkway. You're not going to tell us this system is some kind of shortcut, are you?
No, not at all. Like you said at the start, Holly, there are no kinds of shortcuts to success in any kind of business, but there are force multipliers. Knowing how to leverage them is the real key to profiting from an opportunity. Here's what I mean. Think about what a moving walkway really does. When it's used properly, it takes the energy you put into walking and it multiplies it. And that's what this system really is, an incredible force multiplier for people looking to profit from one of the biggest markets in the world. Here are some facts pointing to the potential of this gigantic emerging market. According to InternetWorldStats.com, there are over 2.8 billion people currently using the internet. And that number is climbing by a rate of about 28,474 new users every single hour. Of that 2.8 billion people, 30% say their main reason for using the web is to make money. So that's about 1 billion total people interested in using the internet to make money. In fact, according to Google's keyword tool, each and every day about 100,000 people search via Google alone for one particular set of search terms. Any idea what that is, Holly?
I could guess, but what I'm thinking might not be entirely appropriate. Plus, I know you're going to tell us anyway.
Right you are, I am going to tell you. Those 100,000 people each and every day are searching Google for ways to make more money online. To put that into perspective for you a little bit, that's twice as many as the number of searches related to losing weight and 3 times as many as the number of searches related to skincare. And both of those are huge markets, as everyone knows.
Wow, so this really is a gigantic market.
Exactly. And this system is designed specifically to help you capitalize on it. The truth is, the vast majority of people just don't really understand how to leverage the internet to make serious money. They desperately want to, but they need help. And that is where the real opportunity is, delivering cutting-edge tools and training to a huge, hungry market of people who want to make more money online so they can live a better lifestyle. And this really is the only plug-and-play system specifically designed to help you make full-time income without needing to leave your house. Seriously, many of our members don't even go out of their house to conduct business. So no home parties, no meetings to drive to, unless you're into that kind of thing. Everything we teach and all the breakthrough tools we build are designed to help you create income from anywhere in the world, no matter what skill level you're at, or how bad you may be with technology.
Yeah, I mean, that's absolutely one of the most attractive features of the system. As we've all heard several of the success stories mentioned. What can you tell us about the company?
Well, Holly, actually, you know what? I think I'll turn that one over to our CEO, Jonathan Kronz.
Okay, great idea. Hi, Jonathan. Welcome to the show.
Hey, Holly. Thanks for having me on today, and a special thank you to my friend, the Bearded Wonder, for sharing the spotlight with me here for a moment.
Thanks, Jake Ron.
Jonathan, could you tell us a bit about the company and give us your take on this incredible system that your team's created?
You know, Holly, it's really one of those things where I really don't like to brag, but when I see the excitement that our team has about what this system has created and the results that it's driven for our affiliates, I'm just going to brag a little bit here. Globally, we are in the top 100 of companies of our type in the industry, and over the last 3 years, the system we're talking about has driven over $144 million in sales for our affiliates. Now that means that we are outperforming competitors at a margin of 5x to 10x their results, and we've been the most successful system of our kind for the last 3 years running.
What do you suppose is the reason for all the success that people have been having with this system?